Okay, welcome back. It is, I guess, a book report day, like show and tell. The Lazy Man's Guide to Enlightenment. It's one of my favorite books, and anybody who follows this channel knows that. I do a lot of spiritual things. That's just a big part of my life, and sometimes I'll talk about scriptures, and sometimes I will, maybe I'll just talk about a book that I like. I read a statistic, or I heard a statistic. I guess if you saw it on Facebook, you saw it and read it. The statistic was this: it was said that 50% or 60% of people don't read a book after college graduation, or after they graduate from college, they don't read a single book. And so if you kind of go into that a little bit deeper, you realize like most of the people that you're running into, maybe personally, like in the mirror, they don't. You haven't read a book since college. And so one thing that I want to do is just kind of share some of the books that I like and some of the messages that I like, because um, we can talk all day long about the value of expanding your mind, and one of the best ways to do it is good books. In fact, I heard one time somebody said that if I can meet your friends or read or see the books that you read or don't read, that's all I'll need to know about you. All right, so let's kind of look at this. This guy, he's so smart, Thaddeus Golas. He's so smart that sometimes I think he doesn't explain enough. And in fact, if you're familiar with the Course of Miracles, he is the antithesis to the Course of Miracles. Where he'll say it in 2 sentences, the Course of Miracles will take 200 pages. All right, so let's look at some of these things. For example, he was the guy that said, "Love is the only dimension that needs to be changed." Love is the only dimension that needs to be changed. And so, for example, everybody who's watching this, they have problems, or they have things that challenge them, things that are, if you're like me, things aren't always perfect, and things are rarely perfect. There's always kind of the voice that says, "What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" Well, put some Thad Golas that says, "Okay, well, listen to those voices, and then just say, well, the only thing that needs to be changed, the only dimension that I need to operate from is love." And if you're like me, and love sometimes is a hard issue, maybe you weren't loved well, maybe you have some sad love songs in your background. Sometimes put another word in there, like kindness is the only dimension that needs to be changed. In fact, the next time you're in conflict, and the next time I'm in conflict, I'm going to let my mind come back to that. Love is the only dimension that needs to be changed. And also Thad Golas talks about non-resistance, no resistance. In fact, he even goes a little further. He talks about beware negative emphasis. He talks about negative emphasis. And so, again, you can kind of just see which one resonates with you, and love it the way it is. And then let's see what else he talks about here. All these I can go through, but really just wanted to, in just kind of a quick video. I wouldn't deny this experience to the one mind. Some of these resonate with me more than others. It is always within us to relate this way. Again, that doesn't really resonate with me. Enlightenment doesn't care how you get there. You know what? It doesn't. Enlightenment doesn't care whether you get there through the Bible, whether you get there through good books. Truth is truth, and sometimes just picking up a good book, and this is definitely one that that you can pick up. In fact. He talks about negative emphasis. He says negative emphasis results in an intensified, stronger ego. In fact, test that. Test negative emphasis. Next time you're in a conversation, or maybe you're just kind of alone with your thoughts, just monitor, is this negative or is it positive? And if it's negative, you're intensifying the ego. And that's what the spiritual journey really is learning how to operate from love versus the ego. Anyway, pick it up. If I think maybe next time I'll talk about another kind of a scripture that's kind of been bothering me, and we can go into that. But sometimes just really good books, and truth is truth. And this is a really good book. I highly recommend it. Remember, beware negative emphasis, no resistance. In fact, think about that, no resistance. What's another way of saying that? I've been really wrestling with, no resistance. Well, how about bless it? So maybe next time you have a problem, instead of resisting the problem, bless the problem. What are you talking about, John? Anyway, pick that book up. Let me know what you think. Thaddeus Golas. You cannot go wrong. In fact, I keep this book in my journal, as you can see, because it just has so many gems. Check this out. We'll end on this. Changing your vibration level, raising your love level is the only action that results in a real change for the better. Just let that sink in. You know, every person who's watching this video is on some level trying to improve their life. And it's just a theory until it's real with you. And, you know, test it. Raising your love level is the only thing that's going to make things better. Test it. You guys have a great day. Americano417@gmail.com. Americano417. You can email me your thoughts or your questions. Maybe you have a book you like. This is one I like. Thaddeus Golas.